You wake up, check your emails, reply to clients, maybe write a few reports, fix some code, design something, answer a few questions, and feel productive, like you're building something, like you're getting ahead. But you're not. You're training something, and it's watching you. Every email you write, every design you upload, every line of code you push, every customer you help, it's being recorded, analyzed, broken down into patterns, not to help you, but to replace you. And the worst part? You're doing it for free. A customer support agent answers 200 questions a day. A junior developer fixes bugs for 8 hours straight. A designer makes 10 variations of the same ad. They think they're working, but what they're really doing is teaching AI exactly how to do their job. And once the system learns enough, it doesn't need you anymore. No salary, no sick days, no complaints. Just faster, cheaper, and scalable. And you become optional. Before you say, AI's just a tool. Yeah, that's what they said about automation. That's what they said about outsourcing. That's what they say right before millions of jobs disappear. So here's the real question. Are you using AI, or is AI using you? In 2024, a report estimated that over 300 million jobs worldwide could be affected by AI. Not replaced overnight, not all at once, but slowly, quietly, piece by piece. And that process? It already started. Customer support used to be human. Now, AI handles up to 80% of basic inquiries for major companies. That's not assisting, that's replacing entry-level jobs at scale. Developers thought they were safe, but today AI can write code, debug errors, and even build full apps. What used to take a junior developer 5 hours now takes AI 30 seconds, and it doesn't ask for a raise. Designers, copywriters, marketers, AI can now generate ads, write emails, create logos, edit videos in seconds. And companies aren't asking, should we use AI? They're asking, how fast can we replace people? And here's the part no one tells you. Most companies aren't firing people yet. They're just not hiring anymore, which means the next generation, they're the ones getting locked out. So this isn't about robots taking over the world. This is about something much quieter, much more controlled, and much more dangerous. Because the real shift isn't happening in the future, it's happening right under your nose. So, if AI is replacing jobs, who's actually making that decision? Because it's not the AI. AI doesn't hire, AI doesn't fire. People do. And the people in charge, they're not thinking about your job. They're thinking about cost. Let's be honest. If a company can replace 10 employees with one AI system, that's not a moral question. That's a business decision. And business decisions don't care about you. They care about margins. Investors are pushing this even harder. They don't ask, is this fair? They ask, is this scalable? Can this grow faster? Can this run without humans? Because humans are expensive. AI isn't. And here's the part they don't say out loud. The goal isn't to help you work better. The goal is to need you less. Less salary, less risk, less dependency. Until eventually, no you. And while all of this is happening, they tell you a different story. AI will create new jobs. AI will empower you. AI is just a tool. And technically, that's true. But it's not the full story. Because while they're building systems to replace you, there's one thing they're relying on. Something they can't automate. Something they need from you. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it.
They still need you. Not as a worker, but as a teacher. Because every time you use AI to write, design, code, or answer faster, you're not just saving time, you're showing it exactly how to replace you. You write better prompts. You fix its mistakes. You guide it, correct it, improve it. And every correction, every tweak, that's training data. That's progress, just not yours. Think about it. A junior employee used to learn from a senior. Now, the system learns from everyone. Thousands of workers, millions of tasks, compressed into one model, one system that gets better every time you use it. So while you think you're becoming more efficient, you're actually becoming more replaceable, because the more predictable your work becomes, the easier it is to automate, and AI loves predictable. So no, AI isn't suddenly taking your job, you're slowly giving it away, piece by piece, click by click, day by day. And the scariest part? No one is forcing you to do this. You're choosing it every single day. So the real question isn't, will AI replace you? It's, why are you helping it?
So let's be clear about what just happened. AI isn't some evil force that showed up out of nowhere. Companies are using it to cut costs. Investors are pushing it to scale faster. And you're helping it learn every single day. This isn't about good or bad. This isn't even about stopping AI. That's already too late. This is about understanding the game you're in, because the rules changed and no one told you. Your parents told you, work hard, get skilled, be valuable. But what happens when the thing you're skilled at can be done faster, cheaper, and better by something that never sleeps? So you have two choices. Ignore it, keep doing what you're doing and hope it doesn't affect you, or face it, understand it, and adapt before it's too late. Because this isn't just about jobs, this is about who stays relevant and who doesn't. So here's the question. Is AI actually taking your job, or are you giving it away? Type taking if you think this was inevitable. Type giving if you think people are part of the problem. Either way, you're in the game now, and once you see it, you can't unsee it.